Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. I hope you all are doing well and everybody is staying good this new year. Today, I would like to talk a little bit about the COVID 19 vaccination rollout and the low rates of immunization so far. As at today, that is the 4th of January 2021, 4.5 million people have been vaccinated in the United States so far. We actually thought this would have been um, higher, but so far there's just been only 4.5 million people that have been vaccinated. So since the vaccine received emergency authorization, um, we've only had that figure of people, and we're expecting so far that as much as it becomes more available to the general public, we would see this figure go up. So far, what we've what we've been doing is like we've been picking people that should get the vaccination, from health workers to essential workers, uh, you know, so far. And by the time it gets open to the general public, definitely this figure will increase. Now let's talk on um, there's a need to address they need to address the various misconceptions about the vaccine. If you've been on the social media lately and you've interacted with people individually and in at your job, you hear various scares about the vaccine, from the vaccine being the production of vaccine being too fast, um, and therefore the safety issues are being questioned, to even theories of vaccine containing nanoparticle or nanochips that gets to the brain and somehow takes control of your daily activities. So this is a video just to debunk some of those theories. Now, starting from the fear of the vaccine safety due to the rapid development of this vaccine. Yes, the vaccine studies and development of vaccine actually started in um, early 2020, when Operation Warp Speed came into being. However, the technology that was used to develop this vaccine is a technology that already exists. So um, all funds and resources were channeled by pharmaceuticals towards development of a vaccine. So you know this made funding not to be an issue, and therefore made work to progress rapidly. you know and various studies are out there. All you need is the same internet that you go to for your social media contents and everything. Go to the same internet. So far we have Pfizer and Moderna receiving emergency use authorization by the FDA. So you can actually go to the internet, Google Scholarly, and look search for the studies they did, the various clinical trials and their results. And from the results, you would see that safety actually is not an issue um, in this vaccination. Yes, there are some short-term side effects, which includes pain to the injury site, fatigue, weakness, mild symptoms, very mild symptoms. However, this is not significant enough to not take the vaccine and get the protection that it gives against COVID-19 infections. And if we take a deep dive into the studies that were done by this, especially the one done by biotech and Pfizer, you would see that They had a large group of participants, about 43,548 people, in which they were divided into two groups: those that received the vaccine and those that received the placebo. Placebo means like maybe saline, something that is not a drug, like that is fake. That's a form of control in a study, so that you actually know that it's the drug that is causing the change that you are seeing. So when you look at the study that they got after administering um, 30 micrograms of uh, those per person, and they gave two doses, 21 days apart. After this, after administering these vaccines, they noticed that only 8 cases, or only 8 participants came down with COVID from those that received the actual vaccine. Now, this is about a 95% efficacy which is a very high efficacy rate for a vaccination. Uh, uh, to pass any authorization use. And the safety profile, like I mentioned, are just mild to moderate symptoms. There's no long-term side, there's no neurological defect, there's no. So all those are theories that have been debunked so far, and all you need is the same energy you use in going and reading blogs, which are not adequate places to get your information. Blogs or opinion places, you need to actually go and search for. It's like 100-page study for this Pfizer. Search for it, and you would see. I didn't understand that. Yeah, search for it, and you would see these studies, and read for yourself, and you can see the effectiveness and the safety uh, measures that were taken in all these studies. Now, to address the ones that tend towards, because I understand real concerns of safety, especially when it comes to pharmaceutical companies and their role they've played in, or in the time past. I understand people having hesitations and all that, but when facts come to there, and when you see the data, you should be able to still see that as much people that have taken it, we've not heard so much of people losing and losing having adverse side effects, and people are going about their daily lives. But for those that hold on to the conspiracy theories of nanoparticles or nanochips being injected into you, that is basically really false. In fact, I'll be more scared of carrying a smartphone or credit cards or a national ID, which actually contains chips that can be tracked. Those things, if you have them on you and you are comfortable having them on you, which is, to me, I think that's a chip. That's a way to track a device that can be used to track you. So if you're comfortable carrying a phone, if you're comfortable you should be comfortable taking this vaccine. This vaccine, the more of us, the more people that take the vaccine, the greater the protection, the more we develop herd immunity, and the quicker we open businesses and everybody goes back to normalcy. So if you can get the vaccine, try and get the vaccine. Go to the nearest place to get the vaccine. There's no safety issues. The efficacy, it is very effective, and till we are told that we've developed that much herd immunity, still follow safety protocols. Don't congregate, wear your mask when you are out in public places, and just be responsible about it. I am sure everybody's brother's keeper, and you know those in the medical community and even the pharmaceutical guys, the scientists, are actually here to help. A lot of us went to school for this thing, so we actually are here to help people. So please stay safe, and watch out for more videos like this. Thank you.